Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. It is free to follow me. Free to follow me on this channel, Anonymous Tea. Free to follow me on my other channel, Anonymous Tea Podcast. There is new content over there. Follow me on the Tickety Talk at Anonymous Tea Podcast. Free to follow me on the Instagram. On the Instagram, he's at Anonymous Reality Tea. Free to share everywhere. Free to like the video so it gets out to the algorithm. Free to share with your family, your friends, and your foes, and coming or going, hit the like button. So today, you guys, I'm going to talk about the the unaliving of some YouTubers due to some content creator beef. And I just found out about this maybe like about an hour or two ago, you guys. And I was honestly wrestling with whether or not I wanted to talk about it, because some topics that are sad or, you know, that have a lot going on, it's like it's hit or miss. But I feel like in regards to this, I feel like it's relevant. I feel like it's relevant because I was in a sector where, again, there's a lot of people beefing, there's a lot of issues going on and things like that. These two people are not a part of the beef sector. There is a whole separate beef sector out there on YouTube where people will go toe to toe. And I wanted to speak on this. So I'm going to read the article. I'm going to read the latest update and then I'm going to give my thoughts. So it says, man charged in powwowing on Las Vegas Strip that unalived two people. It has the person's name, that they're 41 years old. They surrendered in Clark County, Nevada. A man turned himself in Monday in connection with a powwow on the Las Vegas Strip that unalived two people. Has the gentleman's name, surrendered to the Henderson Police Station in Clark County. The Las Vegas Metro Police Department said in a news release. The person has been booked on 2 counts of open MURDER with a DEADLY weapon, police said. Police did not mention a motive. It was not immediately clear whether the person who was arrested has an attorney. 2 people were shot unalive Sunday night in what police call an isolated incident that sent people running in terror. The police department said in a statement early morning of earlier today, that the powwows were fired around 10:40 p.m. local time, which would have been 1:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, in the 3600 block of Las Vegas Boulevard. Social media posts from the moment of the powwow show it was outside the Bellagio Hotel and Casino. The Clark County Coroner's Office said it cannot release the victims' identities yet. Police officers are on patrol in the area, immediately ran towards gunfire, and they found 2 victims who were laying on the sidewalk suffering from apparent gunshot wounds. Police said, our officers rendered medical aid to both victims, but their efforts to save those victims' lives were unsuccessful, and both victims were pronounced deceased at the scene, they said. A video on X shows a police officer performing CPR on someone on the sidewalk. Police said in the statement they believe that they have the suspect identified, adding that the suspect and the victim had previously engaged some type of conflict using a variety of social media platforms. It was not immediately clear whether the person was the suspect the police mentioned at the earlier briefing. A YouTuber was live streaming at the time of the powwowing and apparently caught images of a GUN being fired in a video that has been taken down but was seen by NBC News. The video shows people walking around the busy street as music plays for several minutes before a man comes into the frame holding a GUN and fires at least 7 shots, you guys. Police urge anyone with information about the shooting to call the Crime Stoppers hotline at 702-385-5555, y'all. So, from what I understand, all 3 people are YouTubers. From what I understand, the content creator's name is Finny the Legend. and him and his wife, his family, I'm not sure whether or not they have kids. They were live streaming on the Vegas Strip. They ran into the other YouTuber. They ran into the other content creator. And all HE broke loose. I guess they had some previous beef. They had some previous copyright strikes and all this and all of that. Child. And what happened was, it sounds like the husband was pow-powed first, and the wife was the one live streaming, and she was the one that turned around and asked the other YouTuber that fired off these pow-pows, like, is this what we're doing? And then he unalives her. And I tell anybody that is interested in YouTube or social media, number one, you have to have thick skin. Number two, there's a lot of things you have to ignore, and stay busy and stay focused in on your thing, on your craft. I do this, like I said, it was a hobby for me, but because you guys have been so amazing, you guys are so supportive, none of this, I don't take any of this for granted. All of this is for y'all. I tell y'all all the time, I'm not in any beef with anybody. I don't have any beef with anybody. I always say all the time, if I'm discussing an issue or a matter at hand, I always say, if there's an issue, if you have an actual issue with me, you'll let me know. Because I've said it a million and gazillion times, right? You'll tell me in my DMs, Anonymous T, I got an issue. We need to sort this out. We need to have this conversation. Y'all can email me at AnonymousRealityTVBlogger@gmail.com. Anonymous T, I got an issue with you. Right? It's one thing if we disagree, right? That really isn't, you're going to like who you're going to like. You're going to dislike who you're going to dislike. For me, it's not about like or dislike as much as it is right or wrong, right? And we're all entitled to our opinion. My thing is, I for the life of me don't understand people that stalk people's pages that they don't like in the first place. I don't get it, right? I feel like there's enough room for everybody on this platform to be successful. I always say iron sharpens iron. I always say, like, if you want to be with the heavy hitters and everything else, the best, that's going to bring you the best, right? It's boring if there's nobody around because you're trying to take each other out. You're trying to sabotage each other. Like what are we doing? It should never get to this point, you guys. And this is why I don't get involved. I don't. For me, it's like, if I'm just doing an update about something or an update about one of these lawsuits or whatever, this and that, I do my video, I'm done with it. It's not going to be a back and forth because it's a one and done. So there's no back and forth. Here's the update. Boom. The video's uploaded. It's live for y'all to see it and react to it. And I've moved on. I've moved on to the next topic. The moment that I'm done recording, especially if it's a pre-record, the moment the pre-record's done, I've done with the topic. I'm already on to the next. I'm already on to the next or doing whatever else. But unfortunately, y'all, there are people who take this whole thing, social media, they take it very seriously. They take it very seriously. They take things personally, y'all. And the thing is, you don't know who you're dealing with. You really do not know who you are dealing with. And YouTube is not a regular job. It's not a regular platform or a regular, whether you work in a corporate job, whether you work in healthcare, whether you work in, you work for the government, you work in IT, wherever you work, right? Marketing, law, like whatever it is, right? It's not a typical, hey, you fill out your job application, you attach your resume. If you're qualified for this level and that level of experience, we'll consider you for an interview. And if you get an interview, you get the job, right? Or if you have certain credentials, if you have certain licenses or education or whatever. YouTube is not that. YouTube, you create an account with a Gmail account, y'all, and you create a channel, and then once you meet the minimum requirements of subscribers and watch hours, you can apply to be an AdSense partner, y'all. And that enables you to receive paychecks from Google. But there's no background check on any of these people that are on YouTube. So you don't know who you're dealing with when you piss certain people off or you want to have a back and forth with certain people. You don't know what people are capable of. And you don't know what some of these people, some of the threats that they make and everything else. You don't know who people, you don't know. And for me, people losing their lives over this isn't that serious. If you don't like somebody, you don't like it. Like I don't understand. I can't stress enough. YouTube has a feature, y'all. At this point, because what'll happen is if you watch a video or two of a certain topic, what'll happen is YouTube will start filtering in other videos that are similar to that topic. But say you see, certain YouTubers, this person hates this particular celebrity, hates this particular reality star, this person, maybe you don't like their delivery, you don't like their approach or whatever else, it's going to piss you off, right? That video is going to piss you off and have you in a tizzy, right? You hit the 3 dots, y'all. Hit the 3 dots and say, hide this person's channel from me so I don't see their content. And that's it, and that's all. It's not rocket science. I kid you not. There's no need to be going back and forth with people. There's no need to be... No. For what? For what? It never ends well, you guys. It never ends well. And my thoughts and my prayers go out to Finny the Legend's family, you guys. Because this is heartbreaking. This is heartbreaking. And I don't know all of the history. I just found out who these YouTubers were today. Like literally a couple of hours ago. And I'm still shook. I'm still shook at it all. Because I'm like, what is going on? And the thing of it is, I love me some Las Vegas, but before the pandemic, Vegas was like one of my travel locations for like once a year. So I already feel a certain type of way because I'm like, when is my next trip to Vegas going to be? Because it's insanity. It is insanity, you guys, of what is going on. And there's been a few shootings in Las Vegas recently, right? But for this to be on the strip with your family and you're live streaming and somebody is approaching you with a GUN because they've got a beef with you on YouTube and they follow through and decide to unalive you and unalive your significant other, your spouse, or whatever else. And I don't know whether or not they have kids. I don't know whether or not the kids were present, but this is horrifying, you guys. And it's never that serious. YouTube or any type of social media, anything, whether it is somebody's comments, whether it is somebody's video or somebody's live stream or whatever it is, it shouldn't have you this bent out of shape. It really shouldn't. If you know you don't like that person, why even entertain it, right? If you know you're going to disagree with them on a particular topic, why even click on the video? But then there's people who get off on this type of stuff, who get off on the negativity, get off on the drama, because if you do it right, if you do beef right, you can make money off of it. You can really monetize some beef with some people, right? Y'all can be back and forth and ping pong and tennis match and pickleball and volley back and forth, y'all. All day, every day. And some people like it. Some people like that type of mess. But nonetheless, you guys, it's draining, it's stressful, it's exhausting, it's not fun. Because at the end of the day, you don't know who you're dealing with. And you don't know how far somebody is willing to go once a certain boundary is broken. Once a certain line is crossed. Once a certain thing is said or exposed, whether it's the truth or a lie or whatever. And then after that, all bets are off. And you don't know what's going to happen. But this is not what I ever want to happen. Getting on YouTube, working on content and sorting through things I want to talk about and seeing this pop up. No. I I don't. Because it's sad. It really, beyond anything else, it's sad. And I would just hope people would stop and say, is this worth it? Is this worth it? Is this worth it? And I'm here to tell you it's not. It's absolutely not. Putting your life on the like no. Absolutely not, y'all. So, again, prayers to the victims and their families, you guys. I'm not showing any videos or any clips, y'all. It's all over social media. You can go on Twitter. You can go on Instagram. You can go on TikTok or wherever else. I'm not showing it, y'all. It's sad. It truly is sad, you guys. But nonetheless, I hope the family gets justice for what happened to the husband and wife. They did not deserve for this to happen. But people, again, they want to take things to another level, and now you got to spend the rest of your life in prison for what? So you can't even, do your YouTube because you just make it make sense. So nonetheless, that is it. That is all for this video. Just let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I again, just prayers to Finny the Legend's family and loved ones and everybody else, because it's not okay. And prayers to you, and prayers to me, prayers for all of us, y'all, because it's not a game out here. It really is not a game out here. And that's why when I say I'm solo dolo, I mean it. I'm solo dolo, y'all. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments for real this time. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.